Welcome back to my podcast, and today we're going to be talking about World War time, which ranges from 1914 to 1918, is what specifically we're going to talk about today. So, World War. It's a very sad thing, and it could have probably been prevented. So, most of my historian folks that listen to this, if you even listen to this, probably already know what happens, but a lot of people died. Sad. But we're not here to talk about the sad World War time. We're here to talk about the fashion trends and what was popular then. Starting off, women need to have a practical, comfy, yet feminine look to them because they took on the jobs where able men used to work with. And since they needed to take on these jobs, they couldn't be held back by corsets or tight skirts. Women's newfound jobs required uniforms, which included pants or trousers, however you like to say it. So this was the start of women wearing pants. Interesting to find out that it took a war for women to wear pants. The military looks came into style due to the fact that it wanted to support the war effort, and it became very important. Gender dress codes became a lot more relaxed. Women weren't held to the same standard for how long is your skirt? Is it the right skirt? Are you wearing the right colors? That all went away. It kind of became, can you do your job? Great, let's do this. Skirts became shorter, not by much, and the colors became muted. So instead of the bright pinks or blues or purples that some women would wear, it became black, gray, brown, other dark colors. In the 1914 brought a new fashion called war crinoline, which doesn't that sound lovely? A crinoline, if for those of you who don't know or haven't heard my other podcasts explaining a bunch of dresses, a crinoline goes under a skirt or a thick piece of fabric that's in a circular cut, and it to make it poofier and stand out more. That's basically what it is. And it includes a bell-shaped skirt and a wide overskirt with sloped shoulders and with a wide collar. And by that time, when the world was getting into its climax, all that fabric going towards women's skirts seemed wasteful, so that was quickly changed. By 1915, hemlines grew to mid-calf. So it didn't grow, or not grow, but it didn't go up the leg that much, but still, it was able to get a lot of criticism, mostly by older generations, saying it's immodest. And to those people I say, what do you think of our fashion today? It being with short shorts and short skirts and women wearing tank tops that expose their shoulders. A lot. They would probably pray for us, if we're being honest. Those generations would probably pray for us. But jumping back to roughly 1911, fashion shows popped up and became more popular. They supported the war effort, benefited charities and theaters and department stores, and so those fashion shows helped raise money for any little thing that could have been needed. Going to shoes, the high boots with the laces and button-ups were now ditched by women, unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever your style is. But women started wearing heels that had a slight curve at the toe. And guess what? A trench coat became popular. It's a very popular staple in that time period, which is kind of interesting. When you think trench coat, you don't necessarily think, ooh, fashion. But it was very popular for both men and women. It was made from all weather breathable fabric, a chemically processed fine colored or cotton. It's a fine cotton that was processed. So, even it was approved for military use. So, it's still tying into the military theme, but women didn't have to be confined to that, and they were able to wear something that men could also wear, which goes great with the military style. Sportswear, that's a big thing now. That was shocking to me. Like, sportswear, especially what they wore before. Women, oh my god, how were you even able to? So, it was inspired from the more relaxed gender-specific clothes attitude, and women start a more active lifestyle. They started I can't talk, excuse me. They started a more active lifestyle and became very, like, well versed. But they also wore something called knickerbockers, and it sounds like I'm cursing at you, but trust me, I'm not. Knickerbockers were a Dutch knee-length short that was worn under skirts for women, and they would usually wear them while they skied, which is a weird sport to get into, but yet again, fashion is weird, and we love it. So, even well-known companies like Burberry made jackets and pants for all types of weather, and bathing suits finally became more about being able to swim and less about covering up. And Mary Phelps Jacobs created the first modern bra under the alias of a Carsus Crosby, because that was the only way she would be able to post it. Going back to bathing suits, women before would wear a corset and undergarment skirt-like material, and it would be very confining, so they wouldn't even be able to walk properly. They would have some sort of like waddle, which I don't even know how they breathe in that while swimming anyway, or how they even swam. But that changed, so the material became a little less tight, more loose, and like more breathable, so women could actually move their legs throughout the water and walk properly. And finally, by 1917, the hard years of World War I hit. The flu pandemic hitting in 1918, and the fashion started changing again. People had to live day-to-day attitudes, so their trends led in this time. The trends led in a roaring 20s, which is surprising, but not surprising, which we will cover next time. 1920s is what we'll cover the next time when I see you. But before that, makeup brands such as Rimmel and Maybelline came out in affordable prices at all classes of women. So women could wear whatever makeup by these two companies, and it could be affordable and pretty decent. Moving to men started wearing wristwatches after pocket watches became unpractical in the trenches. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. And short hair for women became very popular, especially in the roaring 20s, which we'll get to. And before World War time, women didn't shave because it was viewed as erotic. And jewelry made from bullet casings and ammunition became very popular. Like, in this time, became super popular. It's unbelievable. So, if you want to find out any more information about the 1914 through 1918 or World War time, you can. Or if you're a natural history buff, it's great. So, these are my sources. So you can go visit fashiontrends.com, Bellatori.com, historyextra.com, and finally, you could visit theguardian.com. All of these sources help me figure out what was popular, what wasn't, what women like to wear more than others, and they very, very good and easy to understand if you want to. Sorry if I stuttered a lot. I am very stressed out with other things, including my own assignments for school. And sorry if I took long pauses and messed up words.